Ladies and gentlemen, let there be no mistake, what we have just witnessed is not merely a half of rugby league. It is not just 40 minutes of effort, rain, and rough collisions. No, what we have seen tonight is the resurrection of that old, stubborn, beating Maroons heart that refuses to die, refuses to fade, and refuses to let New South Wales breathe for even a moment. Queensland haven't racked up this many points in a single half since that unforgettable night in 2015, a night etched in Maroons folklore. 52 points to 6. A demolition. A lesson. A farewell for Justin Hodges, and a coronation for the dynasty of 8 straight. That night, they led 22-2 at halftime. Tonight, they've gone better. Tonight, the scoreline reads 26-6. And just like then, this has all the makings of another legendary chapter. But this is no dynasty lineup. This is no gathering of Smith, Slater, Cronk and Thurston. This is a new generation. These are new warriors. And this is a new war. One of those warriors, Rob Toyer, was just 10 years old in 2015. Now, he watches his team take up the sword once more and wield it with all the fury of those who came before. It's wet, it's wild, it's origin. And under a blackened western sky, with the rain hammering the turf, it's Queensland who have come to play football. It's New South Wales who have come to play chaos. As the drops fall like silver bullets onto the sodden field, Gus Gould sits in the Channel 9 box and he does not hold back. "I don't think there are any excuses," he says. "You get a scoreline of 26-6 in a half of football at Origin, one team's been really good, the other team's been really poor." He's right. Queensland have come out with purpose. They've kicked early, played to the conditions, and left no blade of grass untouched. Cameron Munster is everywhere. He's got that fire again, the one we feared had gone quiet. Captaincy has stoked the embers, and now is burning. New South Wales. They've come out with ill discipline, with poor tactics, and with frustration that's boiling over into something far uglier. The penalty count is a nightmare. The 6-agains are a plague. Turnovers, knock-ons, incomplete sets, kicks that never go long, or never go high, or never go anywhere at all. They are being dominated at the ruck, monstered in the tackle, and they're barely staying composed enough to make it to the 5th. They've played quite unintelligently, to be honest, Gould adds. The structure's gone, the composure's gone, and the pride, that might be slipping too. This is not strategy, this is not composure, this is flailing in the rain and hoping someone brings an umbrella. Luai, normally the showman, has lost control. That attempted eye gouge on Reuben Cotter wasn't just ugly, it was reckless. It was desperate. And somehow, he's still on the pitch. Crichton's gone high. Lomax has elbowed Loiero. Martin and Faswa Miliaui are trading words and shoves like it's 2004. But no one is holding the ball. No one is settling the play. No one is leading. The Maroons needed a response after Game 1. The Maroons have delivered it. Thunderously. They're not just leading, they're bullying. They're bending the line, breaking it, and then going back for more. Every hit up is a statement. Every tackle, a warning. They are shell-shocked, New South Wales. "This is an ambush, a Queensland ambush," says John Gibbs on ABC Sport Radio. Luke Lewis echoes it. Queensland have turned up to play, and New South Wales, they've turned up to fight. But it's not a fair fight. It's a landslide. Cleary, the supposed general, is hobbling. His leg is not right. His kicks are dying in the air, veering off course, floating harmlessly to nowhere. The attack is jittery, the defense porous, and the vision completely clouded by panic. Even when the Blues find space, there's always a misstep. A poor choice. A kick ricocheting into Tabuai Fido and out of play. A restart gifted by a questionable call. A moment of promise turned into dust. Munster can't believe it. The Maroons bench can't believe it. But they'll take it. Because they're not here to argue, they're here to conquer. Up north, they call this just another Wednesday night. But make no mistake, this is no routine win. This is Queensland, in the rain, with their backs to the wall, unleashing fury. This is Maroon blood in the mud, and Maroon fire in the cold. This is a warning shot to anyone who thought Game 1 was the whole story. Because Queensland don't fade. Queensland reload. They don't wait for New South Wales to implode, they drag them to the cliff and push. The Blues. They're playing as individuals. There is no rhythm, no resolve. They are flailing in the wind while the Maroons lock in and strike with clinical venom. This isn't just bad discipline. It's psychological collapse. The numbers are brutal. Completion rate. Maroons at 70%. Blues, a horrific 53%. And it shows. The Maroons are earning their meters. The Blues are gifting theirs. Field position. Set restarts. Piggybacks up the field. All of it favoring the team that came to play rugby league, not just brawl in the mud. But let's return to that number, 26 points in one half. Against New South Wales. In these conditions. That's not just skill. That's not just luck. That's hunger. That's Queensland, reminding the nation that Origin isn't about hype videos or fanfare or who has more NRL superstars. It's about who wears the jersey like armor. Who bleeds for it. Who walks out into the rain with a grin on their face, ready to bash and barge and battle until the last siren. They've done it again. And this time, they've done it soaked to the bone, with history on their back, and a future forged in grit. This is not a night New South Wales will forget. And it's not one Queensland will let them.